Hi everyone, it's Misha at Just Some Ideas. So in this video, you will see how I have my home command center set up inside of my house. So all of the items that I purchased were on sale, of course, and they were between, I say 60% all the way to as low as 95%. So with this home command center, I spent probably, if I had to put a number on it, I probably spent maybe about $40 to put it together. All right, so let's jump right in. All right, so that huge frame that you see on the wall, it came from Hobby Lobby, and this was, I think it was 85% when I purchased it at the time. And this frame was actually a framed artwork. So what I did is I removed the frame and the glass that was over it. And then I purchased some cardstock paper from Michael's. And then I stuck the cardstock paper there. And then what I did is, as well is those hanging baskets that you see. I purchased those from TJ Maxx several years ago for about $5 or so a piece. They were on clearance when I purchased them. And then what I did was I drilled holes there and I hung those baskets inside, you know, on top of nails inside the frame. So how it's set up is that every member in my household has a mailbox. So me and my husband, we share that top empty one. And then my oldest son right now that lives with us, not my very oldest, but the next oldest, Georgie, he has the upper right one, and then Gavin has the bottom right one, and then my daughter Gianna has the lower left one. So each child has their own mailbox. And what they do with this mailbox is that any papers that I need to sign, anything that's important, like any upcoming projects or anything like that, we keep them in here so that way we can keep track of what needs to be kept track of, okay? And then I just have some simple hooks that I purchased at Target, and these were 70% at the time when I purchased these last year, and I'm just getting around to hanging these up. They were like $1 and some change a piece. And then as you can see, my daughter puts her backpack, her lunch bag, and then we have another extra backpack there. And then over here you'll see smaller dry erase boards, cork boards, and then what we do with those, we hang like sentimental pictures from school. I know the schools collect those box tops, so we'll cut them out and then we'll keep them in there because I have a little pouch there that I keep them in, and then every so often I'll give them to my daughter and she take them to school because they have contests and stuff so she can get rewards and points for them. And then up above that I have the letter A. That was purchased at Michael's, and that's our last name initial. And then I have some artwork that says Family Rules. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it's Family Rules. And then I have a frame printout. This was just a printout, and it talks about pretty much what attitude makes a big difference. And it's called Attitude. So what I did was just stuck it in this frame. The frame I purchased from Bell's Outlet, and it was 65 cents. I want to show you guys how cheap this frame was because I just purchased this frame about a week ago. I couldn't believe how cheap it was. The only issue that was with this frame was that it had a couple scratches. So I took a pen and I filled those scratches in, and you can't even tell. So there's the price tag. It's originally $12.99. I paid 65 cents for this frame. And it came with the matte border that you see around it. So, and that's the quote right there. It says Attitude. And it basically just tells you, you know, we are in charge of our attitudes is basically what it says. And when you turn the corner, this is on the other side of the command center, which is directly across from my kitchen. You will see my calendar board, my mail hanging center, and then you'll see our chore chart, and then our menu board and the clock. And then I have another little sign there. So the calendar that you see came from Target from the One Spot. They currently have this calendar, dry erase board. It was only $3. And what I do is I use it to write down important events that we need to remember. instead of looking into a binder or a planner, it's easier for me just to look on this board because I write them on here as they occur, or, you know, before they occur. And it's just easier for me to remember and see, and everybody can see. And it keeps all the kids on schedule where I'm not the only one looking at it. Everybody's looking at it, you know, and everybody's reminded of what it is that we need to do. So the cool thing about this dry erase calendar that it has different headers. And I'm going to show you all the different headers. It also came with a set of numbers that you can use. But the numbers were huge, so I wanted to write my own numbers in. So I didn't utilize the numbers that came with it. But you could utilize it if, you know, if that's something you wanted to do. You could customize it however you see fit. And this is how I thought, you know, I wanted to customize it for my family. So I'm going to show you the other parts of the dry erase calendar. Just to show you a quick glimpse of the calendar, these are what the headers look like. So there's June, there's May. All the 12 months are included, and each one have a different design. So what I'll do is I'll switch it out and just, you know, when August is over, I'll put September up there. So September, as you can see, has a back to school theme. And then they have special little things you can stick up there for no school, for happy birthday, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. And then those are the numbers that came with it. So for $3, I thought this was an amazing deal. And I love this calendar, this dry erase calendar. So then, as you can see, we hang our mail there, and what I do is weekly I'll go through it and I'll purge it. So we'll hang the incoming mail that we receive for the day in that front basket part, and then the bigger area, we'll throw it in there once we've all looked at it. And then at the end of the week or the beginning of the next following week, I'll just purge it, throw it out, or file it away, pay a bill, whatever it is that I need to do with that mail, okay? And then, as you can see, I have my little menu board there. So tonight, you see what we're having tonight. This is tonight's dinner. That way, everybody's not asking what's for dinner, so on and so on. And in that little menu board center, I have all my dry erase pens. I have my dry erase, so I'll always have it there. I have some chalk markers there as well. And then I keep paper clips and things, you know, any type of magnets that I need there. And then over here, I have a chore chart. This frame right here came from Michael's. It was part of a grab bag that I picked up one day last year. And I had this frame. The frame was nice and it had a bunch of scratches. So again, I took another pen and I filled them in. You can't even see any of the scratches. So I decided to go ahead and utilize this frame in my kitchen as a cleaning checklist. So the cleaning checklist I found on Pinterest, and I went ahead and I printed it out. And then what I did was frame it, and then I'm using my dry erase pen to check off what we need to do. So in this checklist, it shows you what we need to do every day: make beds, wipe down bathrooms, sweep after each meal. You get the idea. And then it has weekly, and then it has monthly. And then if I can write a list of things I want to accomplish, you know, if it's not on here, include it. Very simple, very easy, and I love the way this checklist is broken down, and it was free. Best of all, it was free, $99. And then right above that, I have my clock. It's probably on the wrong time. Actually, no, that's the right time. And then I have my little sign that says reservations needed. And then directly across from my home command center is our computer station. Yes, see the cords? It's a mess, but I'm working on it. I have something to straighten up all those cords and cables. I'm working on that next. But just want you to see where my kids, like if they have any school projects or anything that they need to do on the computer, it's right here, right, easy access. They have a printer, they have the computer with the flat screen, and then we also have an electric pencil sharpener. So everything that they need is right here, right across from the home command center. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.